42 Granny Pit 100-day challenge. I'm just finishing up my wholesome drink here. So lemon and ginger, it's good for you. It's also very good to keep your liver clean and detoxed and your kidneys washed out. When I worked for community support system of Red Cross and home care for palliatives, I noticed when I gave my clients a warm lemon drink in the morning, fresh squeezed lemon's better, those on a catheter, the urine went from a dark yellow to a nice clear urine, and the pain went away. The swelling and the paining and the constant voiding seemed to dissipate. So I'm not a doctor, but I've seen it work and it works for me. It's really important not to mix the lemon into the drink while the water's boiling. You boil your kettle and let it sit for a minute, and then you add your ginger tea and your lemon once it's off boil, because you don't want to change the lemon to an acid. You need to keep your system alkaline, and lemon will alkaline the system if it's fresh squeezed in a warm drink. I was in a restaurant last week called Wanda and Mike's. It's been only a breakfast restaurant for me because they are open till 1 o'clock, I think. They do serve lunch early, but if you come after 1 or 1:30, you're out of luck. But mostly it's a breakfast restaurant. And when I was there, my husband was telling them about Granny Fit and my workouts, and they were quite amazed and they're perplexed. But one of the waitresses, who's the sister of the owner, said to me, make sure you tell them about Preparation H. And this is Preparation H. Here, I'll take my word for it. This is Preparation H. And it comes in a little tube like this, like toothpaste, so be careful. My husband one time grabbed it thinking it was toothpaste. It wasn't nice. But anyways, I bought it when I was visiting my sister Sue, and I forgot about this because she told me about it. I have always, since I was a small child, woke up with puffy eyes. My husband teases me and calls me Mrs. McGee or Mrs. Magoo or whatever from the cartoon. And so, and you get to see it every morning because I do my workout every morning and I have these puffy eyes. So I've battled that my whole life. And my sister suggested Preparation H, and so did the girl from Wanda and Mike's restaurant. She said, make sure you tell them about Preparation H. And you just put it on your finger and you rub it around the puffiness in your eye, and apparently it will relieve that puffiness. I don't know, you'll have to tell me. I'll take my glasses off when you smell my drink. And so, if I were in a wheelchair, and my sister's in a wheelchair, so she'll have to validate these, I suppose. I'm trying to figure out which way to move here. There we go. You'd be able to do at least the upper body ones unless it was your upper body that was damaged. And so I was told the scarf out at healthy distance from your face, and just to strengthen the upper body, which if you're in a wheelchair, I'm guessing you'll have to do a lot of that because a lot of your mobility depends on your upper body strength. So it's to extend the arms and just raise until you feel a pull in your shoulders, comfortable raising, breathing in, breathing out, full stretch of the arms, pull it, and you can actually feel, like I feel it, right in here, and it could be because I was doing hard work, I don't know. But as I am feeling the muscles in here stiffening up and flexing, inhale, exhale, inhale, and go back a little farther, and raise your chest wall as you inhale, hold that spine up as high as you can, back a little farther, exhale, inhale, back a little farther, and then lower. And then do that again, a repetition of, let's say, 20. Okay, here we go. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. My dogs think I'm playing with them. 8. They want to grab the scarf. 9. 10. 11. 11. Move it up a bit, or she'll bite the end of it. 12, you know it says. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. Now, we can also do our side bends using the same scarf. And I just wrap my hands around here to keep my dogs up, but it's a good thing to do to keep your hands from slipping as well. And again, inhale, raise your arms, and then gently go to the side, and go only as far as you can gently, and then inch it down in increments as you're breathing in. Hold, feel the pull, hold, feel the pull, hold. And then come up and do it on the other side. Now, it'd be a little harder in a wheelchair because the arm in a wheelchair would be in the way. But if you're on the side of a bed or in a regular chair, you can do this. Okay, we're going to breathe in, and as we exhale, we're going to... Hi, welcome back to Granny Fit Day 42. This is my third try at finishing this exercise. The first time, YouTube uploaded 15 minutes, but then it wouldn't process 15 minutes. It only processed 8. I don't get it. I'm having a lot of technical trouble with YouTube of late. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I actually watch it. It does the full 15 minutes. It's recorded, but it only uploads 8. I don't know. I don't remember how many I counted of the side bends. So I want to just continue on because I'd really like to get the whole workout for people with disabilities, because I know a lot of senior citizens are disabled partly. Often it's their knees or their hip or their lower back, spinal injury, they're in a wheelchair, or they're with a walker, and it's really important to try to stay mobile to some degree. So I don't remember even if I was doing this exercise when it went off, but I'm just going to do 10 of each of the next exercises and make sure we get them all in. So this is the one where you raise your hands and you breathe in as hard, as much as you can. Big breath, and then you go down as you breathe out. And we're going to go down to the right side as far as you can till you feel the pull along your side. Actually, that would be my left side. And then to the other side. Same thing, pull and hold, 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 hold. And the nice thing about having the scarf or the rope to work with, you can give a little extra nudge with the lower hand as you do these exercises. So let's go ahead and do 10 of these so we can go ahead and do the next couple of exercises. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a game to keep your, as much as you can, to keep your hourglass. I've got a ponytail flopping around here. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is to try to strengthen the lower legs. And depending on the amount of mobility you have in your lower legs, this one we're going to take one leg at a time. Wrap the cloth around our wrist. You can pull the knee up first, and then as you pull back on it, the leg extends, okay? Leg extends. Pull it up as high as it's comfortable till you feel the stretch in the back of the tendons. This is similar to the one where we put our feet on the floor, stretching the tendons out so the leg continues to have straightness and mobility and strength, so that when you are able to get out of the wheelchair off the walker, you have restored some of your strength. Pull it back towards your chest so the knee bends again, and then put it down. Okay, we're going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other side. Okay, pull it up, and this is all by your arms, and your arms are pulling your leg out. 2, 3, pull the tendon back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms pulling into your chest, pulls the knee back down, and then onto the floor, lowers it. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. And if I twist my wrist the other way, it might get a little easier for my hands. 6, 7, let's put another cloth. 8, 9, and 10. And then the 10th one, we're going to pull back as far as we can and get that leg as straight as we can. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull in and down. Repeat it on the other side. This is also working the upper body as well as the lower body. 6, 7, 8, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, lay down. Very good. Shake out because there's a lot of work on the upper body and the arms and the shoulders, which is good to start on them because your upper body does most of your work. If you're able to lift your leg, use your scarf if you're not. And if you're on a bench like I am, pull that leg over the other side. If not in your wheelchair, just go ahead and try this where you are. Okay, with this one here, stretch your arms out as wide as you can. It's about a yard apart. And then we're going to put this behind our back. And we're going to lean forward as far as we can, inhaling first and exhaling as we go down. And pull our arms as high above our head as we can. This strengthens the shoulders again, slimming them down somewhat if you're chubby shoulder like me, and it strengthens the back to support the body as you're recovering. Okay, so inhale and exhale. We're going to try to do 10 of these. Oops, I'm going the wrong way here. I'm having a hard time with my hair today. My ponytail's popping all over the place. Okay. 2, 5. I'm going to put my arms a little closer together to challenge myself more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops, I'm keeping on my scarf. 9 and 10. There we go. Okay. Now the next one is similar to a stomach crunch. And I'm mobile, so I can twirl around for the sake of the camera and adjust my ponytail, which is flopping all over. And this one, we're going to put both feet on the scarf and come to the edge as much as we can. And then pull those knees up again. Put your scarf under your toes. I got socks on, so it's slippy. And if you lean your back and pull your knees up and try to balance yourself. And now what we're doing here is we're balancing on our buttock, like the point of our buttock. And we're going to stretch those legs out. There we go. And you can feel it. This is your ab for your abs. And pull the pelvic in. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then try to pull it so the knees go down and go forward again. And then extend your legs out and pull your knees up as you go. 2, 3, 4. And you'd have to have a little bit of leg mobility to do this one. This is not an exercise.